We are now in Ormeau, where I was invited to a community gathering to bring awareness to the recently discovered Ormeau Bottle Tree. The community event was wonderful as I had an opportunity to bushwalk to view some Ormeau bottle trees. Children were also involved in a bottle painting competition. Today I'm going to chat to David Jinks, a botanist, about the Ormeau Bottle Tree. So David, welcome to Blooming in Brisbane.
Thank you.
Why are we in Ormeau and why is there this bottle tree behind us?
Ormeau's a pretty special place for areas in southeast Queensland. Southeast Queensland is well known for its high biodiversity, and Ormeau's a little bit north of the main populations of biodiversity. It's pretty special because of the unique geography, topography here. Near the end of the Darlington Range, there's the right sort of situation for endemism, I suppose you'd call it, where there's a few species that occurred nowhere else. Ormeau Bottle Tree itself, brachychiton species Ormeau, was only recently listed by the federal government under the EPBC Act as critically endangered. That means that there's really nowhere else to go, that if we do nothing about this species as a species, it's likely to become extinct. So it does need careful management. Most of the trees are in gullies. It's all on private land. There's no national park here, so the protection really is up to the people that have it on their land.
So what makes this tree, this bottle tree, different from other bottle trees? How can you tell the difference?
It's a different species. The flower's different, the fruit's different, the habit of it is different. There's 31 species of brachychiton in Australia, and this is unique. It is uniquely different from all the other ones. I think it's about a 6-kilometre radius where these plants occur. Outside that, this is the only place on planet Earth that they occur. So it's subtle differences in the shape, in the form, in the flower and the fruit.
So David, tell me about the habitat of the Ormeau bottle tree.
That's a really important question because the tree by itself is just a tree. It's if you like, it's a result of its habitat. The particular place where it occurs here is home to a number of other threatened species as well. Not quite as rare as this one, but for example, I'll give you the common names, the spiny gardenia, there's a plectranthus, we have some macadamias in here. And a few other rare animals as well. The important thing about its habitat is that, as I mentioned before, it's here as a result of the habitat. If we took the tree outside of its habitat to grow them as individual specimens, they'll still survive and grow, but it's the habitat that we need for it to survive as a population. So if there are still a lot of threats on this tree, this species of tree, from numerous things, be it extractive industry, through to farming, through to bushfire, weeds, impact from vehicles and four-wheel drives, etc. A lot of those threats are there. By taking trees out and planting them separately somewhere else, we're not recreating that habitat. It's really important to realise that the habitat is the reason that this plant is here, and so we need to preserve the habitat if we want to preserve the long-term survival of this species.
So Dave, in your opinion, why is this bottle tree in Ormeau important?
Connected with something else. There's insects and birds and bats and butterflies and beetles and all those B words that rely on, depend on and have grown up to be a part of this tree. If we lose the tree, there's every chance that we'll lose other things as well. So it wouldn't be just the tree we're losing. It's certainly an iconic species locally, but it's other parts of the system we're likely to lose as well. So it forms a very important part of this particular ecosystem. So the planet's under threat at the moment. We want to do everything we can to preserve every species that we've got left.
So right now I'm with Dee in front of the beautiful Ormeau bottle tree. So Dee, what's your involvement with this tree?
Well, myself and another neighbour, Heather Dunn, we've recently set up a community group in Ormeau, which we call Friends of the Ormeau Bottle Tree. And we have two main aims with that. Number one is to educate our local community about the now critically endangered species of this particular bottle tree. The second reason is that we're planning a series of educational walks with botanists, and hopefully David will be one of them to join us. And they'll be of differing lengths, so ideally family walks where people can bring the kids along and go and see all the bottle trees on the ridge there, and then there'll be more challenging walks for those people that are training for treks, etc. So the main reason is to educate our local community and at the end of the day make them really, really proud of what we've got on our doorstep here and put Ormeau on the map.
So how do people get in contact with the Friends of Ormeau?
Well, Ormeau Bottle Tree, we have our own Facebook page, which is Friends of Ormeau Bottle Tree there, so it's really, and it's a public page, so we'll be promoting our educational walks on there, so they can just go onto the page and see when the next one is. We'll be setting little event calendar appointments up there, and people can just email us via the Facebook page and come along.
So what are future plans for yourself and the bottle trees in your group?
Oh, well, really the primary one is to educate our local community, and as I say, make them really proud of what we've got on our doorstep. Hopefully with the educational walks as well, that will open it up to you know, a lot of other interested parties, including botanists, put Ormeau on the map, and also get the community fit as well. I mean, we've got a fantastic ridge road up there, which is awesome training. So it's not just you know, learning about the green tree hugging things, it's also to promote family activities to get fit in the area. We've got it all here and we just need to be using it.
So that's in Ormeau.
Yep.
We can find the Ormeau Bottle Tree.
Yeah, only in Ormeau, yeah. Like David said, you know, these are the only place on the planet where they are. We've got about 160 of them within a 6-kilometre radius, so it's an incredibly special part of the world. We're just privileged. We want to shout about it.
Yep. So only in Ormeau you can find the Ormeau Bottle Tree. For more information on the Ormeau Bottle Tree, please visit the Friends of the Ormeau Bottle Tree on Facebook. I'd also like to congratulate Charlotte Cosgrove for winning the bottle painting competition.